I've chosen my greatest teacher. He was a teacher, a school teacher. And he taught many, and he was brilliant. And I love him more than I love anyone in my life. Like I say, except John, it's like, I love a lot of people, but not that same love as a father, as an unconditional, a person that's never once meant me harm or a negative thought, just pure love. To be blessed with that and accounting for your life. Are you living in alignment with that soul? So when you have the reconciliation with yourself and with your immediate family, then we have that bigger community and family. Then the soccer, football, the outside, the soccer mom, soccer dad, the school, the choir, the church, the congregation, the outside world. If we're not good with ourselves, we won't be good to our spouses and our children and our families. And if we're not good to our families, we will bring that negativity to our bigger community. If we can get that first from ourselves, then for the next circle, our outer circle, then we will glow with bliss and love. It's not that I'm blessed and lucky to have all these people love and support me. It's because I love and support them first. It's because I think about them first. I want you to think about that. Then when you have that wider community and we see what's happening in the Hollywood lifestyle, you have these young starlets and they come in and they have this fame and money and they go straight to the top and they go international and big and they have all this fame and money and power and everything. And then they collapse on, alcohol and drugs and violence, and it's just a tortured existence. No beauty within, no peace within, no happiness, just divorce and pain, and the earth is filled. When I looked in the accounting for our planet, gosh, I talk about these topics sometimes. It's filled with toxic energy of all of this pain and negativity. Why? Because we forget that it starts here. An accounting of our own life, an accounting for us, a cosmic accounting, that we are one with the creation of this planet and the universe. We are amazing beings made in the image of God, our Creator. So that was my message, to do a reconciliation from the heart to your heart, your heart to your mind, your heart to your body. And if you look in that camera and you can't just speak your message and connect to someone one-on-one, you can't share your light, regardless of the comments that are coming in on YouTube or not YouTube. I encourage the feedback because it helps me to be better. And I'm trying to force my communication, make it quick and whatever, like YouTube, but I can't change my personality overnight. I'm working on it. So this might not have been 5 minutes or 3 minutes and commercial and marketing and all these things people say, but I wanted to be different in the sense that I wanted to be me. God created me to be Indira. He created me to be endearing and loving and bring that light and that joy and that happiness and that bliss to you and your family. He made me intense at times and emotional. He made me so that he can experience life through my beingness and being one with him, so I can be in bliss and bliss can be in the world, so I can bring more love, more joy, more happiness, more abundance, even in death, even in pain, even in murder and violence. I've witnessed this, my own sister being murdered at a daycare by her husband in front of 21 children. I've gone through hell and back on this planet, and yet nothing sticks. It's just pure love that comes because I come to an awareness that everything happens for us to grow and life lessons as souls. I want you to look at your life and do an accounting for your life with your first you inside of you. And if there's disconnected and inconsistencies, then we should talk. You should get on one of my webinars, my seminars. You should come see me in Sedona. I would like to get to know you. My work that God created me to do first was to work at the largest accounting firm in the world, PricewaterhouseCoopers, doing accounting for trillions and billions of dollars, corporate financial control, Citibank. But when I took the same knowledge and I created a system to do an accounting for a human being's life, to do an accounting for our planet, it hurt more than the passing of my mother or my sister and the death of the uncle that I love so much. Our world is not in a position of higher awareness. People I see, they put money and greed over human life. The value system, the core of humanity, for the most part, serves an ego for materialism. That is probably why in a lot of my communications it's jammed and it's pushed and it's frustrating. Because I don't understand. I don't have the luxury for maybe the greatness or the weaknesses that God created me to be, to understand why, when we're created in the image and in the love of a creator that loves us, and we can experience bliss and peace and inner peace and happiness and joy, that we can go out there. You know, people go to church and sing, and then they come out, and when they're, you know, they pray to Jesus and they pray to God, and then they come out and then they cut each other off on the way to Denny's to go get their hamburgers or whatever they're eating for lunch. And then they call themselves godlike beings, and they're religious. God has become a place where we put him in Sunday for a few hours, and then the rest of our life we can be jerks. And then when we do an accounting for our life and everything's going wrong, then we go and we say, oh God, what happened?